Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Today I want to talk about my EXTECH MG300. It's a multimeter with a built-in installation tester. As always, I want to just give my approvals and the disapprovals of this meter slash installation tester. With that being said, fellas, let's get right into it. This multimeter is packed with a lot of features, a lot of features, and it feels real good in the hand. It feels nice and heavy. It doesn't feel hollow whatsoever. Everything that you see laid out here, I'm gonna get to that later. A lot of things we see here came with the meter. Some of them didn't come with the meter. I tell you what, let's just start with that first. These are heavy duty leads by EXTECH, but they did not come with this meter. They came with EXTECH multimeter, the GX900. That's the one that they took. I guess that was like a rival or direct comparison against the Fluke 289. I'll get to these a little later. These Alligator Clips also did not come with EXTECH. They came with some of the smaller ones, and the kind of, the little kind with the installation around. I don't like those at all. So I always buy, for all of my test instruments, I always get the larger ones. These probes came with these test leads. Again, they came from the EXTECH model GX900. That's the big green one with the orange buttons. The whole thing is the host, the protective host itself is green. I mean black. The multimeter is green with some of the orange button that on it, made by EXTECH, and the model number is GX900. Where these probes came with these leads. This grounding clip right here, if you can see it, this came with this multimeter. This modular right here came with this multimeter. This is a USB. This plugs into the side of my PC, which transmit Bluetooth communications from this multimeter. From this multimeter into this receiver, and it'll display on your computer or your laptop. This thermocouple right here came with this multimeter. Okay, with that being said, let's get right into it. I'm gonna talk about some of the features right now that this thing has. I'm gonna turn it on and give you guys just how it looks as I talk about it. Okay, of course, this is the installation tester. It starts from 125 volts to 1,000. It has microamps AC DC. They have 420 for the 20% milliamps. They have milliamps AC DC. They has 10 amps hertz AC or DC, and here they have volts AC with AC hertz, volts DC. They have millivolts here, AC DC. Also, they have hertz right here. They have ohms. They have diode testing, continuity, and capacitance testing, and they also have temperature right here. This multimeter right here is being approved, rated for IP67. That means it's waterproof. It has data logging. It have the range. The range is for whatever, when I'm doing installation testing, with the range I want to go to from 125 volts DC to 1,000 volts DC. The mode, I can lock it. If I'm testing something with my installation test, I can lock it and let it run continuously until the battery runs dead and it turns itself off. They have a min-max feature. They don't have an average, just the min-max. Their relativity feature selection right here. They have peak hold. They have AC/DC, which would, if you put it on there, it automatically chooses whatever voltage that you are testing. If you're not sure what it is, you put it on AC/DC. And it'll make the selection of what's coming out of whatever you're testing. And this is for the USB also. This is for the light backlight right here. And this is the installation button, test button right here. Now, this multimeter came out, it's a 20 amp, let me see, and it's rated for 600 volts Cat 4, 1,000 volt Cat 3, and 10 amp fuse, 10 amps continuous testing with 10 amps, 20 amps for 30 seconds if you're testing, trying to get amp reading, and that's the max, 30 seconds, and 10 amp 500 milliamp fuse in here. Now back to this. These test leads came with the GX900, and they're real heavy duty, rubbery feel, and but I had a GX900 at the time, and I got rid of it. We'll talk about that another time. But I kept the leads, and because I really like the leads, they're really heavy duty, and I never seen anything like this before, so that's why I got those. And Fluke makes some also, but Fluke's a little bit better than this, I think. Anyway, and these these croc clips right here, these large croc clips, they come from, I think it's AEMC Electronics. They make multimeters and testing devices also. So with that being said, and this thing take 9 AA batteries, 9 AA batteries. And also, let me see, I'm going to do some testing with this. I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way. Move that out of the way. Not using that. We're not going to use this. Move some of this stuff on the side because I want to do some testing with it to show you guys what I'm talking about. It's really accurate. I'm not much of an EXTECH fan. They tools, they seem to copy everything that's out there. I mean, I don't think they make their own tools. I think they buy their tools from another manufacturer and put their names on it. Because just about every multimeter you see made by EXTECH, or the one that they have their name on, you can find another name brand company out there have the same multimeter, maybe a different color with a different name, but it's the same multimeter. Plus the customer service at EXTECH, I've experienced it, sucks. The best customer service I think to date is Fluke. And when I call, I can talk to a person. EXTECH, when I call and try to tell them about one of their instruments or what's going on, where they claim that this such and such is outdated, and I have to pay for this and have to pay for that. Whereas Fluke will tell you right then, go to our website, get an RMA, and send it in, and they'll wind up sending it. No, EXTECH, no, the worst customer service I've ever experienced, EXTECH. But anyway, I want to show you about this this device right here, and we're going to do a little testing and just show you how it operates. For those of you who don't or have never used an installation tester before, okay, just pay attention. Keep in mind, before you even, the voltage that this thing put out is real dangerous. So I always inspect my leads if there's any cracks or anything like that in them. I always keep my hand away from the metal at all times. I make sure that they're all the way on and it's fitted on there correctly. They're all the way on. I check my check my leads for any cracks or what have you. Okay, I even check the teeth because if I'm measuring something, I don't want nothing to interfere with my readings. Okay, so I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna create a short on this, and I'm gonna put 125 volts. And once I realize this short, it should give me probably a 0 or something like 0 or 0.0. It should give me that. So let me see, can I create a okay, here we go. I'm gonna create a short here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna test this thing at I try not to hold this thing in my hand, both hands when I'm testing it, just in case. An old electrician trick. I'm gonna put it on there. I have it on 500 at the time, but I'm gonna press the range. We'll put it to 125. You can see 125 volts, and I'm gonna press the test. And if it's a good test, it'll give me 125 or above 125, let me know it's a good test. Anything below 125 is a bad test. Okay, here we go. Look at that. 6. That's saying that it's a bad test. Okay, it's saying that it's shorted. I created a short. So now what I'm going to do, because I noticed it's a good transformer, but now what I'm going to do, I'm going to ground it to the frame and give it do a legit test on it. Move these wires out of the way. And it should read 125 volts and above if it's good. Make sure I got a good connection here. All right. We just okay. $127. I'll hold it. Well, do it again. 127. So it's showing that it was good. Right here. 127. It's showing that it. So that shows that it was good. All right. So that's a good test. It's showing that this transformer is good. But anyway, these are some good leads. This is a good meter for that. I wish I could have compared it against the Fluke 1587. When I get my hands on one, I will do a comparison. Okay, but these leads and these probes are some pretty good probes. This comes off, but my hand is so slippery. All right, that's how that go, like that. So they have the safety cover to prevent arc flash or something like that. But both of them comes off. My hand is slippery. But anyway, both of them comes off, and they fit right on there like that. These are some heavy duty test probes and leads. I got to give them that. But again, I can't give EXTECH too much credit. I'm not sure, but I'll go out on a limb and say EXTECH did not build this multimeter. They bought it and put their name on it. They just didn't. I don't think they built this. EXTECH don't build any of the equipment. I don't see it. But so I can't give them credit. You know, I can't give them credit. EXTECH is a copycat company. Was out there. That's business. I got to respect it. They're making money. But the FLIR company has bought EXTECH, and there's EXTECH is a part of the FLIR Corporation now. Put this right here. So I can't give them all the credit. Their name is on it, so I have to say that. Other than that, it's a pretty good multimeter. Have a stand. I can turn it anywhere I want without it falling over. And if I want to test something, I could put it in. If I had it up, I'm doing an installation test. I can put it in lock mode to lock it once I get a test, and it'll count down. They have a timer on it that will make it count down. But this is a good, for the most part, I think it's a good buy. If I had to choose out of this one and probably the Fluke 87, well, naturally I'll go for the Fluke. If this won't be my first choice, I don't know. I just don't get along with EXTECH. I just don't, I don't know. But anyway, man, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Just a short review. I like getting on here talking about the tools that I have and the tools that I use and that I'm experienced with. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and hit that bell that you'll receive notifications from me, from this channel, the Electrician's Tool channel, of all my upcoming videos. And you'll have access to all of my previous videos. If not this one, I'm sure I have one of my videos out there that I've done. You'll find something that's interesting, some tool or something I say that's very interesting. And if you like, you can leave a comment, or you can share. So I want to tell you guys thank you once again for stopping by. You guys be safe out there. Peace out.